What up, gents and gentles? How y'all feeling? Of course, you tuned in to another ep of React by L. He is I am him. Just wanted to talk to you about sports real quick, because I react to anything. It's popular, national, you know what I'm saying. And today, guess who made national news? Collin Sexton. So, I'm just going to talk about Sexton. Now, let's clean this up a little bit, don't you think? I'm going to roll over here to our handy-dandy pocket of supplies. Oh, just going to grab some random items. Oh, not the hiccups. Anyway, Collin Sexton, right? And he made national news. Today, Jay Will, who hosts a national televised radio show, and obviously if it's televised, it's also on TV. And today he was a guest on ESPN Cleveland on a show called, I think, The Really Big Show. You know, talk about overcompensating, fellas. Whoa! But anywho, sure they've heard that once or twice. But yeah, so one of the hosts there, because there's I think two. One's name is Tony Rizzo, and the other one's name is Aaron Goldsmith. So Aaron Goldsmith asks Jay Will a comp for Collin Sexton. Alright, and here's where you get the react by L. Alright. He said, Jay Will said, the comp for Collin Sexton is Jason Terry. And I about damn near fell out my chair. Jason Terry? What the hell are you talking about, Jay Will? Now, mind you, he was put on the spot by Aaron Goldsmith. And I'm surprised the other host, Tony Rizzo, didn't smack the shit out of Aaron Goldsmith when he said that. But Jason Terry averages like 12 points a game, 13 points a game, bro. He has nothing on Collin Sexton. Collin Sexton averages like double what Jason Terry averages. Okay, Jay Will? Now, I will say Jay Will did kind of correct himself somewhat. And he said, he's like himself. So he comped himself as, somebody kind of Collin Sexton plays like. And sorry about the finger, watching the show. You're going to get the finger from L. Consider yourself lucky. Okay? But yeah, he said he comped himself. And I agree with that. Because Jason Terry is nowhere near Collin Sexton. But I will say Jay Will plays like Collin Sexton. Collin Sexton plays forcefully. And that's what Jason Terry did. He put the pressure on the defense. And that's what Collin Sexton does. But I think Collin Sexton is even better than Jay Will. I think he is. I said excuse me like that ain't his name. But I think he is. And I think he's underrated. I think he should be an all-star. Another comp for me for Collin Sexton is Devin Booker. They average the same. Devin Booker's a Western all-star. And Sexton's just like barely mentioned. He scored 39 points against Washington, against Wall, and Oladipo. 39 points. I was watching the highlights. They mentioned him right at the end. It was like the dude on ESPN was like, yeah, and Collin Sexton scored 39 points. I'm like, what? That's a lot of fucking points. Like 8 assists, 39 points. It's just the other day. So, I think they sleeping on the kid. Young Bull is pretty dope to me. Do you know he's had like 5 different coaches in 3 years? He's only 22 years old. He's averaging like 24 points a game, 4 assists, and like 3 rebounds, bro. He, more than Levine. Zach Levine's been an all-star, hasn't he? Like once or twice? Yeah, Collin Sexton ain't even mentioned. So, and Collin Sexton hasn't been Booker. I mentioned a comp is Devin Booker. Well, Devin Booker's played with Chris Paul. Devin Booker's played with, some nice pieces. Collin Sexton doesn't get to play with nice pieces. So I think he's going to be an all-star here eventually. I kind of want to be ahead of the curve and do a piece on him. So when we're looking back in about 4 or 5 years and Collin Sexton's averaging like 28 points a game, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, and he's an all-star multiple times, I'll be the one that's like, told you so. In episode 8, check back, react by L. Me, I said it. Sexton, national news. Jason Terry, please. You know what I thought of when Jay Will gave that take? I thought of LeBron James dunking on Jason Terry. That's how disrespectful that take was that Jay Will gave out. That's how disrespectful that take was, bro. Jason Terry. Yeah, I first thought I was like, man, that's that LeBron dunk on Jason Terry disrespect. That's that jump in the air, nuts on your forehead disrespect. Talking about Collin Sexton and Jason Terry. Come on, Jay Will, you better than that, bro. I know you were put on the spot by this goofball. What is it, Goldsmith or something? Hey, but come on, man. But your comp with you, I agree, man. He's like you, man. Young bull, So be on the lookout, fellas, ladies. You heard it here first. You know who it is. It's L. And, of course, Snowball is asleep, or I would give you a visual of Snowball. But can't interrupt Snowball for a bunch of shenanigans, guys. Okay? So, alright. I'm signing out. Appreciate y'all. Please like, subscribe. Subscribe? No, just subscribe. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. But like, subscribe, share. Low kick, high kick. Practice those. I'm sure those are under practice self-defense moves. Dub out. L out.